Hello?
Yo,
Yo, what's up?
nothing much. How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going? It's okay. What about you?
Good, good.
It's
Finished my pieces so I can finally play some melee, and I want to play it well.
nice.
Uh,
So, what's the topic today? What do you want to learn about Falcon?
so I just want to be able to consistently play fast,
Okay.
no matter what like the opponent's doing. Like to be fast through like Falco lasers, get out of combos so I can move again.
Okay. So,
Uh,
Falcos today, you want to see our analysis versus Falco?
uh, I think like okay, if there's a matchup I want to focus on the most, it's Marth.
Okay.
Um, because I don't know, that matchup I think is the most fun for Falcon. Uh, but yeah,
Well,
I guess they're both good matchups to focus on for me.
okay. Both in these matchups, it's not always good to be very fast. Because I don't know if you have seen the analysis that I uploaded on YouTube, which I did for Mac. But basically, if you dash dance too much, because usually when you want to be really fast, you will move a lot and dash dance and jump and all this kind of shenanigans. But this kind of playstyle is very bad against Math because you need to be in crouch most of the time in this matchup. So you're not moving at
Yeah,
all actually. And against Falco, it's obviously hard to move because the lasers will tie
yeah,
down your movement. So you need to focus more on shielding, wave dash out of shield, power shielding, yeah, all that counterplay stuff. So
yeah,
there you never really focus on movement. Rather you focus on like other stuff.
mhm.
The only fast thing that you have there is like take laser dash back. That's very fast. So we can take a look into fights. We can talk about power shielding. We can whatever you want. Like I'm open. You can pretty much choose what you want to learn today. I
I'm
don't.
really
Yeah.
bad at power shielding in game. Like, if I load up Uncle Punch, and
Yeah.
with like the random lasers, I can power shield like 30% of them, but then in game, it's just I
Okay.
don't know.
Okay. So I will give you a lesson for power shielding. I will explain to you because there. I mean, I have explained many of this stuff in my videos, but
Yeah,
uh, I mean, some people don't want to watch all of that and they would rather get like a coaching session where someone explains them to you, which is totally fine. I don't mind. I'm
mhm.
just like saying that you could get like most of the knowledge for free if you would study YouTube and all
Okay.
that. It's just up to you, right? I don't wanna like scam or anything.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I can definitely check those videos back later.
So I will, since you want to learn it right now from me personally, I will explain it to you.
Hmm.
So you can see my screen.
Hmm.
Okay. So there are a few methods to power shield. I will break it down to you. Let me just. So like this. Let me just give me just 1 minute.
Hmm.
So you said you can like power shield 30%. What's your power shield method?
Okay, so I was gonna ask this. So my triggers, I modded one to be digital only, but I only use
Mm-hmm.
it for L cancels, and then the other is, just regular.
Okay.
And I typically use the regular trigger for power shielding, which I know is not good because I definitely get the laser on the light shield sometimes. Should I Is it just like worth the effort to learn how to power shield with the digital only?
Okay. There are. Yes, I power shield with digital only, but I will show you. So we go into power shield training. But let me just go into combo training. So for Falco, right? Um, you have to understand, or you have to know that you can't always dash into Falco and power shield actually.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Didn't know that.
that's very important to know.
Okay.
So whenever you, so let's say, so whenever you dash into a laser and you try to power shield like that, that's like digital only, right? The problem with that is that depending on how high the laser is, sometimes you have a 0 power shield frame window. That means you can't power shield at all.
Yeah.
It's either 0 frame or 1 frame. So trying to do this, and then for example now whatever power shield now, this is the least consistent method you can use for power shielding. That's like the worst case.
Okay.
The whole thing changes when you dash away from a laser and shield. This extends your power shield window up to like 6 frames or something, 5 or 6 or whatever. You have like 4 or 5 power shield frames and 1 won't power shield at all. Techi has a really old video on that. But basically what you want to do if you want to focus on power shield is you want to always dash back power shield. This is why shields, you need to learn how to shield stop. Shield stop is anyways the main mechanic that you will use for Falcon. This is the best mechanic, one of the best mechanics Falcon has. Pretty much as Sujay, I think he's one of the best at using it. Always like, because you can also position yourself exactly where you want with this. So you want to get really good at shield stopping. Because it directly stops all your momentum, you know. You can grab the ledge with it if you shield stop here and then wave dash out of shield backwards, like this. And this becomes relevant for Falco. So if I go into power shield training, let's say the speed is, I don't know, medium, whatever. So if I try to always dash into him, it's a 1 frame window actually, or 0. But if I dash away, you will see, right? I'm just not warm up, but you will see.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing as you right now, and it is definitely really easy in comparison if you just turn around and target.
It's very lenient. If you, like the power shield frame window is so big that you usually can always get a power shield.
Yeah, you can even like dash into it, turn around, and then just shield it.
Exactly. So, this was some new about this, but the people said that it's not that good because you can't get an opening from it. That's actually not true. There are some things you can do with it. So,
Okay.
you can use a power shield. For example, if Falco has a knockdown on you, and many times they will chase you down with a laser, and then try to punish your stand up. You can actually stand up, directly dash back power shield, and then stomp. Like dash back power shield stomp. Sometimes in neutral, if it's like close like this, you can like dash back power shield and then back air, for example, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
But let me see if I can get it. Like this. It's very, very, very strong. And sometimes in like this kind of distance, what I will do is a dash back power shield and then try to turn around with an air. So you use his own laser against him plus your additional nair. I have a lot of clips doing this. Let me see if we can. Do you follow me on Twitter?
I've seen a lot of your stuff on Twitter. Yeah.
So let's try to check real quick. I recently posted some Falco stuff, so it's easy to show you.
Okay.
Alright, so you can see my whole screen, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So here, for example, is a very laser heavy Falco. And you see that the distance is kinda like big. So I used the dashback power shield and now his own laser hit him. So he has his own stun. And this, they're not used to that. Most Falcos are not used to their own laser things. So now I'm abusing the fact that I messed him up and I'm overshooting a knee here. You have to be careful because some spaces will like shield or crouch or whatever, but it also depends on the percent. But so here I try to side B under the laser.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to deal with laser. This was a side B under laser attempt. Wizzy tries that a lot.
Yeah, yeah, I like that one.
So you have to get good at acting directly after taking a hit. So here I take a hit. Optimally you want to crouch cancel that because you then can act faster. If you crouch cancel you have less stun. If you take a laser and stand and try to act out of it, you have more stun. It's only a few frames, but it can be relevant.
Okay.
So here I took a laser, directly acted out of it and approached with a single hit nair into grab.
Okay.
These kind
So,
of
yeah.
ideas, you know? You will see more in this short clip. So then we play. This is just classic. And then I rate a full hop. Okay, that's stock. What's here?
Okay.
Here again, dash back power shield. And then force to shield. And then I space my nairs. So the idea is pretty good.
Yeah, you use Nair because like they're not going to be CCing when they're lasering, right?
Depends on also like spacing and all that. How far, like how much time you have, and it's really like dependent. Not always stomp and all that.
Okay,
Sometimes nair's
Yeah.
just safer, you know.
that's true.
If they completely approach me, I will always go for the stomp because you can like Lord Stomp. Above that, I think there's no power shield clip. I had another one with more power shield examples. Here's one power shield example, I think. So check this out. So we get first stock. So here I'm dash dancing and he does the classic laser, right? So when you see that they're like kinda like approaching, because he wants to like approach me, right?
Yeah.
So I take, so here I get out. So now when it resets, so I dash dance and he will approach. So I take the first hit. Then you see the second laser is about to chase me down. Usually they chase down your dash back and then they fuck you up. But you
Yeah.
can dash back power shield, and then stomp over him like this. It's very, very, very strong. If they approach,
Okay.
this is the whole idea. So dash back power shield is actually very, very strong. So this is one method on how to deal with lasers.
Okay.
This is one of the few methods. The next thing that you want to get really good at is take laser dash. You want to get really comfortable at moving in between laser hits.
Okay. Yeah.
Like this. This is usually the speed that you have to deal with. The very fast is unrealistic and the very slow one. So you want to get really good at this.
Okay. Cool.
And there's one more power shield option that I will show you. It's the ADT, the power shield. So everything that I explained to you right now basically says that dashing into lasers and power shielding is not that lenient and it's very difficult and all that. Chef Ruckman has a video or like a method shown and I've labbed it and analyzed it. You can actually hold A. I need my other keyboard for this because I can't do it with this one. So I will show you. If you hold A, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. So let's say I'm holding A, right? If I press Z now, it comes out instantly. I can do shield stops with Z now. Sadly, this is not good for power shielding, it doesn't work. But if you press Z and L, you do this transition thing. It's called ADT, basically analog digital transition. And you can press Z and L at the same time. I'm pressing Z and L exactly at the same time. What this actually does is you can power shield with this more lenient and even dashing into lasers. It's like a 2-frame power shield window. So if we go into power shield training, so I'm holding A and now Z and L at the same time. You can power shield with that.
Yeah.
Even dashing into laser, even dashing like into laser. It's a different timing a little bit than the other one. Like you have to obviously grind that, but that speed is so low, man. Let's play like this. Let me try. That's 2. But you see that it's an option.
Yeah.
There it is. I have to get used to the timing basically. But you see that it works even facing lasers, see?
Okay. Yeah. I didn't know.
So you should note that down, hold A and then A and Z at the same time. You saw I was able to dash into lasers and power shield 3, 4. And there are some things you can do if you manage to run. Because if you run and then do this that L power shield, and then you short up out of shield, your run, it will carry forward momentum, so you can dash into laser, power shield that, and then short up nair. But this is so expert stuff, and I haven't found the situation in game where it works, because in order to do this, your character needs to be in a run, and it is a very long distance, and a Falco will never let you run that long. So it's very unrealistic in game. But in place, if some Falcos annoy you, you can just, if they play like this in real game and try to annoy you, just focus on that. Take your distance and try to power shield as much as possible.
Yeah, true, free training.
Yeah, some Falcos will stop to laser camp you. When they realize you power shield 80%, they will basically stop. That's very interesting. So you can, you can annoy them with it, and so these are the power shielding methods. You have ADT Z power shield, then you have the dashback power shield, dashing into laser. I told you only digital shield is very dangerous, and take laser. And the next thing is crouching. Crouching lasers is very, very good because you can act very fast out of it. But you wanna use that, for example, when they're at ledge and they come onto stage with a double laser. Then you want to crouch the first laser, and then you can immediately gentleman. And because they double jumped onto stage, after the gentleman they are dead. They have no jump anymore. So they're forced to up B.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't have any problems killing Falco in advantage state.
Okay, that's good.
So, yeah, okay, cool. That's really sick. I didn't really know these options, so this will help a lot.
There are also some very advanced things where you want to like crouch cancel a laser, and then if you're like here close and the speed is, let's say, slow, you want to like crouch and then instant up air and try to punish the startup of their second laser. But it's very advanced stuff because it's really hard to dash out of that. Like, I'm not really good at it, but
yeah,
you have to know about it. In very, very close range, that's actually what Nun is the best at. He will like try to CC and then gentleman.
Yeah.
That will like interrupt if they jump at you many times. So also an option that you have to use. And if you use all these things that I've talked about, Falcos will like struggle. Also, very underused and important, wave dash out of shield after shielding a laser. Because let's say you try to power shield and you don't get the power shield, right? You don't want to be stuck in this position. So you do this. So you try to power shield and wave dash out of shield. That's very important.
What I do.
Yeah, that's good. Never be in the same place, because Falco wins that matchup as soon as you let him get onto you. So you have to be constantly moving and changing your location. That's very, very key for the matchup. Always be moving. As when they can always approach your shield, then you lose, because this is how the problem is solved for them. Then they can pressure you with down air shine, whatever. You're forced to roll, and a good Falco will punish your rolls out of shield, and then they win the matchup. And then this matchup turns into a losing matchup for Falcon. But if you never let him like get that, then this matchup gets very even.
Yeah. I feel like these options will help a lot. I'm already like power shielding much more consistently.
You're testing it out right now directly, right?
Yeah, even just like the reverse pivot is super easy, and then what did you call it? ATR Z power shield or something?
ADT, like analog digital transition, but basically it's a Z power shield. It's L and Z at the same time.
Yeah, this one is pretty broken, I feel like, going forward, which...
It's very strong, yeah, but it's, as I said, it's very new-ish. I mean, there's some pros and nerds that know about this, but no one really implemented it yet. Because
I've only seen Jojo do it.
Yeah, he's one of the, let's say, don't want to call him nerd, but he tries to implement some of the nerdy stuff. He tries to aerial tech chase, he tries to like implement a lot of Chef Ruckman's modern ideas. Also like, what they like try to experiment with is they will try to theta land on a platform, so at the very edge, and then the light shield, and that if they then like touch you, it will pushes you off and you can instant up air and all that. So they are some pretty sick ideas that these people have, and they're very good.
Wait,
so
can I see that last one? Like you teeter and then you hold Z.
Yeah, basically, I can show you. So there are some, I've seen some clips versus Sheik, or when when Sheik does like up B, the pop-off has a hitbox.
Yeah. So
So
you just like teeter while holding Z, and then you just like get ready to shield drop.
it looks like this. When you try to like hit Sheik when she's like with her ledge stall or whatever, there's a clip like this where you like stomp and instantly Z. So you basically get a
Yeah.
stomp on her or this. And if they then hit your Z, you can like get pushed off and upper her. Let me see if I can find
Okay.
that clip from Chef Rock. I might find it.
That's kind of crazy.
Because
Alright.
because the cookbook, sadly, all the gifs are ripped.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will see if I can find it. Because these are like the modern ideas. You won't really see that in-game right now, but it will go into this direction if more people implement that modern stuff.
Yeah, I want to implement this stuff as soon as possible. It's also just sick. So.
It's very sick.
Okay.
All the gifs are dead. Let me see if I can. Maybe on Cookbook GG I saw it. Let me see.
You know, there's like 2 cookbooks, right?
Online?
The second one is like the revived cookbook.
Didn't know that.
Here. Let me share it with you.
Okay.
Because I think all the gifts broke, so... How do I share this channel? My god. Feel like a boomer.
Yeah, let me see. Do you share your screen?
Yeah.
Oh, how do you see the gifs? This is my screen, lol. But
okay, so
okay.
here's the new cookbook. The old one.
Yeah, this is the old one.
I don't know, just going to a random one. Now they all like play by pressing.
Oh shit.
But I don't know how to invite you.
Let me show you how to keep the dice.
I think I got raided.
Oh, cool.
Mac. Mac.
Hey, Mac.
Hey, Mac, what's up? Thank you for the raid with 60 people, man. Mac is such a big supporter, man. He's the best.
Yeah, I love Mac. Took some coaching classes with him before as well. Only recently got back into Melee. Okay, I can't find it now, but I'll get you the server invite after.
Okay, yeah, all good. Let me see if we can find this one situation that I was talking about. Maybe I have to go versus Sheik. I saw it versus Sheik if I remember correctly. Full hop.
I've seen it against Marth, I think, as well. It's like a weird Marth killer.
Yeah, I think too. Taking ledge. No, this is old. This is old. It's also old. What's up, guys? Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. I think these are the old ones. Now this is just normal stealing ledge. Maybe it is in punish. Won't play. Ah.
Are there any like of these new options versus Marth?
These like near ledge.
I mean, just in general, like unexplored punish options that I don't know, people have theorized. I want to implement that kind of stuff.
It's like there are not many like clips of it. Mac, we're looking for a thing where Ruckman storms end of stage and instantly Z power shields and then works with the hitbox that pushes him off. But I can't find it right now. Versus Math, I've seen some. So these are like modern ideas. Say you use Storm Pledge and then Theta so you can act immediately grab. These are pretty much his modern ideas, something like that. Theta cancelling from here to here. Perfect length for dash full hop. I mean, this is, bro, like no front, but it's very, very advanced, bro. You won't even see Wizzy doing something like this, you know.
I mean,
Bro, up airing
just,
that shit to up B air, bro. It's like, he's just next level with his ideas.
yeah, you need crazy precision.
Very, very smart, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that's also the Storm Theta thing that he's working on right now. It's not used very much, but it will become eventually meta, depending on the people.
Okay.
But yeah, this is just studying cookbook, implementing newer stuff. Usually you would not play like this unless you know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't just play like this and expect it to work.
It's like people won't be used to it and all that. But obviously for a normal coaching session, yeah, I can like exactly tell you how to beat your opponent or how to beat that math and all that, but coaching you that theta stuff, I'm not the expert for this because I haven't really grinded it yet. I've only seen a couple of clips. But
I mean, teetering is something I've been playing with a lot, so
because
I'll take a look at the cookbook.
Yeah, because it is, you know, I try to play more like Wizzy does. Like stay grounded, use your crouch canceling, because all these shenanigans with platforms and all that, they're pretty risky. If you get clipped by math while you're jumping, it's over, bro. It's like over directly. So you don't really want to do that. It's very high risk.
You need to stay grounded.
You need to stay grounded. If the one who stays grounded wins. If you're always above math and he clips you and then he combos you to 100%, you will lose the matchup. And it's also the same case reverse. If he keeps jumping and you clip him with a down tilt or up air or side B, it's over for him.
Yeah.
And you have to think about the fact that you can both crouch cancel each other's whole kit.
Yep.
So,
same with Sheik, right?
Yeah, but with Sheik is similar, but Sheik is harder to crouch depending. Like Sheik, like Mas has a crazy dashback, so even if you crouch his nair and then try to whiff grab him, his dashback is so broken that you can't always like CC his stuff and grab. Like Sheik has that crazy of a dashback, but her kit is harder to CC. Sometimes you will try to CC, grab Sheik, but her tilts have so many hitboxes and all that you can't really grab, and then she interrupts you and grabs her. She grabs you then instead. So Sheik is a little bit different to CC grab. The whole character she's just better at CC grabbing you than you are at CC grabbing her. On the math matchup, I would say Falcon is very good at CC grabbing math. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't have these kind of annoying multi hitboxes coming out. You have to deal with his dashback, but at least it's not a hitbox. On Sheik, it's more like the hitboxes that you struggle to CC grab. So I would like to, now that we talked a lot about Power Shield and all that, I would like to analyze a game file or two of yours to see how you play, to see what your ideas are, what your punish game looks like, what your movement looks like, and then I would be able to give you some pointers and advices to improve on your gameplay. And then you should be like really fine. You can choose the matchup, I don't mind. And choose whatever sleepy file you want. But choose a sleepy file with an opponent that you couldn't beat or that you struggle to beat.
Okay, yeah, give me a second to look through my
Sure.
history.
Meanwhile, I will try to see if I can find the...
Okay, well, I know that... Okay, I can find a losing game of Falco a Falco who is just, like, better than me to the point where he was kind of just moving.
Okay.
Okay, let me share screen. I think it was better earlier on, so I don't know how this game's gonna go, so.
Okay, let's check it out. Okay, from start. I didn't see the beginning.
Oh, sorry.
All good.
It's really messy in the beginning. I think here's okay.
Okay, you're CCing, that's good. Okay, stop. I've talked, like, when I coached Mac yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever, I told him the same thing. I don't know why most Falcons don't hit confirm correctly, but when you get an opening, always into grab, always.
Yeah.
You never want to do stomp, jab, dash back, double. Your whole character is designed for grab. Has to be your main focus, and you get a 6 stomp, end of stage, where you can down throw, re-grab, and then a drop zone knee, and you just do a jab.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very, very bad habit to have, to not grab and instead like jab. So if he is good, he will CC it and shine you.
Yeah.
What the hell? See, so you traded a main opening that will give you potential 1 stock lead, and you traded to give him an opening.
Yep.
And so it's very bad habit. Okay, let's continue to watch. I saw the idea, the stomp, edge cancel back air. This is like the combo stuff. You will see that stuff a lot in combo videos.
Yeah.
Okay, back.
My play is not very well organized.
Can you here. So can you pause when you get the grab? So pause here. So I've made 2 whole videos on reaction tech chasing.
Yeah.
You should watch them both.
I watched one of them.
The part 1, I guess, or the part 2.
I think it was the more recent one.
Okay, so what could you do here when you up throw him, and you have a lot of time to see where he's eyeing? So we see he will land directly next to you.
So I like to go for the tech trap at this percent with the low F tilt.
Okay.
And then punish with like stomper knee. But since there's not really a lot of space, he gets pushed off stage here. So,
okay. So
or onto the platform.
When you up throw them and they land next to you, right? You went for a single stomp. That means you only have 33% chance to get that stomp. It's either exactly where you place your stomp or one of the other 2 options. If you will side B here, you have like 3 out of 4 chance.
Okay.
So you can like side B to the right or left, and then you cover way more options, and it will directly lead into up or knee, and he's dead. So press go, like play.
Yeah.
So only going for 1 read is like either you tech chase, but these kind of single reads, right? Only 1 location, they're not that good on the long run, because obviously you will miss more than you get them, and that will overall shrink your follow-ups and win rate and all that. So you have to be really aware of your punish game. You have to be choosing a very good option. I'm not a fan of single reads. I'm telling you how it is.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how it continues. Okay, back. So there's one thing now. Press it like a few seconds and then stop.
Stomp?
Stop. So here you have to actually be careful for the walling stuff. It's always the same. When you're cornered, when you have higher percent, it's not only Falco specific, almost everyone. Fox will do the same. They will back air. Sheik will do the same. Back air, back air, back air. So here, what you want to do is you want to crouch, because you can't dash dance. with 131%. If something touches you, you're dead. It's risky to jump, but if you crouch, your own hitbox, which Falcon has a very big, like ECB stuff, right?
Yeah.
But when you crouch, that you become small, so it's very hard for him to hit you. So what you want to do when you're cornered, you want to crouch, and then wait for them to use an up tilt, a back air, whatever, and then you dash in and grab them immediately, and you try to zero. So this is how you play the corner. And if you realize that you can't actually avoid them, you have to shield on reaction. So you have to be very careful playing this position. But this kind of like jumping and all that, it's just like you can put the money on it that the back air will touch you. So yeah, if we see it, it's like pretty obvious. Back air, see? You can't like move around. You have to like really pay attention. So back air. He's like in the walling mode because and obviously most people have that habit. When they get pressured in the corner, they roll in like you did. Usually it's our job to force that, so they roll in and we get the stomp knee and all that. So Nan is really good example. He's the best bad habit punisher. That's just, I can already see when you're pressured in corner, you roll in, and very important to speak about how to play corner. So let's see how it goes from here. Nice. Jab reset, nice. Okay. I don't like that knee because it's most of the time you can't really get a follow-up with that knee unless it's reverses off stage or something like that. But I do it too. So stomping is better because after stomp you can most of the time side B or re-grab them again. So that knee is, it's okay-ish to go for it, obviously. But most of the time you won't get a follow-up. It's very difficult unless they DI in and then you get the double knee or whatever. So again, think about what your options, like correct option, follow-up option is.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, definitely stomp there. If I can get the pop-up stomp, I can really like do any aerial to reverse, get him off on the right side, and then you're right, free kill.
Okay, let's see how it continues. Nice. Okay, this for example, when you, I mean it's probably unranked, right? And you just play.
Yeah.
I even like have to tell Wizzy over and over again when he plays tournaments, never let your opponent get a chance to contest you with his invisibility. Never. Go to ledge, hack stage 10 times and then play. I would never like give my opponent the chance because he got a down tilt and knockdown and all that. Like in tournament that can be a stock. You don't want to put yourself in a disadvantaged position.
Yeah, I struggle getting back from ledge, even though I practice a lot of like ledge movement options, because of like what you said, getting walled out. And so, I guess like in this position, to get back, would I have like the same game plan as we talked about previously, where I just try to like get on the stage and stay crouched and go for like a grab?
Usually yes, but the thing is that Falcon's nair from ledge is very broken. So what you want to do is you want to refresh your invisibility and try to nair him. Bro, Falcon's nair from ledge reaches almost till center stage. It's
use it a lot.
Insane. So you hack stage a little bit and then you try to force your opponent to come a little bit close to you directly, nair into grab, boom. You fuck them up. I didn't realize how strong that is until I played Wizzy. If you always, if you get the invisible nair, bro, it's Omega OP. You can't beat that. And I tried to back air hit and you can't beat that shit basically. You have to CC it.
Oh, it even beats like Falcon back airs? I get back air walled a lot.
No. If you nair fast enough correctly with fresh invisibility, you're completely blue. He can't back air you.
Okay.
It's very broken. So you want to nair them and test their patience. So let's see how you play this situation. I don't know. Okay, run up shield. Did you nair from ledge? No, right? Let's see. No, you did like a ledge dash. Okay. I don't use ledge dashes at all. Gotta be honest. I use like more no impact lens. Have you have you seen how I do no impact lands?
I saw the video where you did do it, but I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it.
Okay. So I will show you after this game some no impact land mechanics that you can implement. Otherwise, always refresh your invisibility and go use an invisible aerial. It's mega broken. You have to abuse ledge factors there.
Uh, so I know about the no impact landing on Yoshi's and how you can get like, I don't know, I think I get like 9 frames galint there.
Okay.
I can't really do the same on the other stages. Is it similar inputs?
It's
just
the
like
same
better?
input for every stage, and you get the same Galint on every stage. I think Yoshi is
Oh,
one
wow.
frame more, but it's one technique. So if you learn that technique and figure out the timing, and you implement that into your muscle memory, you can no impact land on every stage. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
It's always like
Oh,
9 frame Galints, or
wait,
7 to
okay.
9. The Galint is
Oh,
not that big. I mean, 7 or 9 frames is okay. But the main part is that you can act directly. So you
yeah, yeah.
can no impact land and crouch. And then they use a back and then you whiff grab them. Very, very broken.
I
But
mean, 9 frames gets you like easy grabs too, so.
yeah, it's very strong. But the
Okay.
main thing is that you can act instantly. And the second thing is that if your opponent is close to ledge, you just near them. Sometimes when I hack stage, some people get greedy and come very close to ledge. Falcos might like to do that, or Sheiks, because they will just crouch. Then they want to crouch you near and down smash and kill you.
Yep.
So you have to be also aware of that, and then you just stomp and grab them. So if they contest you with crouch, you stomp. If they contest you a little bit further, try to nair into follow up.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, there's the nair.
That's good. Okay, back. Gonna tell you something.
The grab here.
No, the shield drop up air.
Oh, okay.
It's very autopilotic shield drop. This is very obvious that you're gonna shield drop here. So
Yeah.
against a very high top player, they will actually pressure your shield on purpose. So you shield drop into them, and then they will CC shine you. So this kind of shield drops are not that good at higher level. Because shield drop is meta, everyone knows how to do it. UCF is there. So you can't actually always shield drop like that versus top players. They will punish you very hard for it. So you have to mix it up. A good mix up, for example, is shield drop, don't do anything, and then tomahawk grab them. Very underused. Because they expect you to approach with an aerial. So and then you grab them out of the blue and you fuck them up. So I can already see in what kind of direction that goes. I would abuse that against you. For example, I would pressure your shield drop, I would crouch your move and then grab and tech chase.
Okay, I haven't noticed people punish that specifically, but it does make a lot of sense.
The higher you get, the higher your opponent is, the more you will not. Actually, what will or might become more meta is not shield dropping anymore because it's so common. So like run off empty tomahawk stuff is very strong nowadays.
Okay.
The meta kind of shifts back to 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Where people couldn't shield drop. It's very funny.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, let's see how it continues. Side B, fine. You have to tag here. Okay.
Yeah, I have a really bad habit, like of trying to do the reverse up B for the sweet spot. I've been practicing teching, so I'm going for that now. But I don't think I did that at this time.
I would up B into stage and tech, but none is very good at that reverse sweet spot. I can't get it too. It's very difficult. But both are definitely an option. But when the up B would knock him down, it's better to go for it, I think.
Yeah.
When they're at 0%, even if you get take up B, you will die. So I think in that situation, the reverse up B might be better. Because then you can survive.
I should definitely just mix it up as well.
Yeah, try mixing it up.
Okay.
Okay, the platform messed you up. Yeah, you could stomp on reaction there. Okay, perfectly spaced. That was very nice. Correct punish. Okay, back. Okay, press pause. So what did I say 5 minutes ago?
Can I watch it through and then
Yeah,
figure out the pushing the shield off?
yeah,
With the
you,
shield drop?
exactly. You just pressure him and he will shield drop. And
Okay.
exactly this thing happened. You
Yeah.
attacked him and he shield drops next to you. So you have to be aware of it and then whiff punch him and try to grab or whatever.
Okay. Yeah, true.
So
A new
every
option.
modern player has that muscle memory almost so autopilotic to
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I understand. I definitely have it as well.
So let's see how it goes on. Okay. There was a very cheap side B. Very good.
Okay.
You tried the sledge cancel shenanigans. But you
I
will,
deserved it.
yeah, you die for that. Okay, he messed up. Again, Nair from the, that was perfect example. You refreshed your invisibility, did invisible Nair, and got an opening. Alright,
Yeah.
was unlucky towards the end, but the idea was correct. Okay, back. So when Falco goes to ledge,
Mhm.
a few things. First of all, you have fresh invisibility. Let it play for like 2 seconds. So here what you want to do is you want to do low forward tilt as long as you have invisibility, because you can't lose with the invisibility, and you might actually clip them while they try their up B refresh stall. If you then don't clip them, there are a few options. I would say almost every Falco will double laser. They're very bad at ledge dashing. So if you crouch cancel here, you're almost guaranteed to win this situation.
Yeah.
You crouch cancel, and if they then double laser like this, you win automatically. You can also shield the first laser and shield grab on the second one, which will either give you the grab or grab release.
Mhm.
The only thing that you have to be aware of that if you crouch there and they down air from ledge.
Yeah.
But at lower percent you can crouch cancel a Falco there and it almost has zero impact on you. But many people don't know about this. Everyone thinks you can crouch cancel a Falco there, but you can't.
Yeah, I was on that side.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Okay. From 0 only.
No, from low percent. Not zero. You can crouch it until I don't know what percent exactly, but I will show you also after that game how much faster you can act. So in all these kind of close situations, I would try to CC Gentleman or Dashback Power Shield. That was very interesting. Unlucky. Unlucky platform follow-up.
Okay, I actually remember this set going much worse, so I'm glad that game was...
You played pretty okay. That wasn't like bad or anything. Punish game was a little bit weak.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have to work on that. Okay.
Okay. So let me show you some things and then... So we talked about the CC down air stuff. So let's say...
Training mode, Captain Falcon. Falcon.
Really quickly, when Falcon tries to push people off for the shield drop to bait it, the best punish is just to grab, I'm guessing.
Yes, I would always grab, and I would always grab or crouch. So let me show you.
Training mode. Show me your moves.
Okay. Let me show you real quick. Okay. So when you pressure an opponent and they're above you, and let's say they shield, what I like to do is I like to crouch here. Again, you become small you get tiny, so you're less likely to get hit. And then if they shield drop, because you're in crouch, even if they hit you, again, Marth is a great example. Spaceys are a little bit risky to do that because down air or drill, it's hard to crouch cancel punish that. But Marth or whatever, or Falcon, you try to CC, and then if they land, you just grab them. And if they land and hit you, you can even, you have a true crouch cancel grab on, for example, Fox back air. So if Fox is in that situation and you pressure him and he does shield or break air, you can crouch cancel and then grab it. Or try to whiff punish it. So you always try to play that situations. Falco is a specific example because some Falcos actually, when you're dash dancing here, they will actually try to approach you with a down air shine. So you have to be... against Falco, it's very good to spam up airs. Up air, up air, up air, up air, all the time cover here. Up air, up air. Don't let him come into center stage. And up air has a good chance of beating down air. Very good, depending on...
Even if it trades, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's very strong. The up air walling, even Chef Rock recommended that back then. It's very, very broken to up air wall out Falco that is in this position. This is just Falco specific and general about shield drops. CC here, pressure them and CC and you're fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
So we wanted to talk about, let's say, recording. Okay, record CPU, playback, so info display. Okay. So check this out. If I don't, like I just don't CC here and I grab. Oops, let me take that. See how long it takes, how till I can grab? Now the same with CC. Oh fuck, I messed up. You can instantly grab.
Okay. Huh.
Instantly. So it's way less hit stun compared if you try to like this. It's slower.
Yeah.
See the
Yeah,
difference. So you can actually CC down air in some sort of, not true CC. If they frame perfect shine, obviously you lose. But you can get a shield out, you can grab, you can gentleman. And many people just give up this situation because they think they can't act, but they can actually act very fast. So it's just important to know. Instant gentleman, instant.
Oh, wow.
It's very, very, you can CC that. So next thing,
Training mode.
no impact land. You need to input display maybe. So we go into this one.
Training mode.
Okay. And let me bring Falco closer for the camera.
Yeah.
So, this kind of impact, no impact length, is just very good because you can act directly, as I said. And you see that I have 0 lag, basically. I can instantly act. Instantly, it's just crazy. And the inputs are not that hard for that. So, what you want to do is you want to like drift out for 2 or more frames. So you can't immediately jump onto stage. You have to drift out a little bit. And then you just press jump down and in at the same time. And you will get these kind of no impact lands. It's a like muscle memory thing. You have to like grind it. And then you will be like fine to use them. So let me see. You can like hex dash. And then try to get a no impact land and directly CC like that. Very strong. And you can also instant shield if you want to. I'm just like, I haven't grinded that in a while. See like insta shield. Can insta dash grab. They can't react to that. You can even do like tilts if you like to, like mixing people up or whatever. Like that.
Yeah.
You can instant CC. You have a lot of options basically. But this is very good because let's say, for example, right? You're out ledge. And Falco or Fox or whatever character, they all do the same thing. And they like wall you out or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just an example, right? And you don't have a lot of space because you don't want to ledge dash into his pressure. You don't want to ledge dash, but I can actually try to do this and then whip punish him. And even if I get hit,
Okay.
I will be in CC, so the hit won't be that strong, even at higher
Yeah.
percentages. So CCing is very OP. But if I try to like ledge dash and then I'm not a fan of like dashing into that and shielding and all that. Because then you might try to shield grab that and then he punishes you, so... And the nair's obviously broken, bro. If we take a look at the nair...
Yeah. Goes so far.
So let's say... And this nair wasn't even that good. Bro, that shit is broken as fuck.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is giga broken. You have a full invincible nair. And then it runs out, but...
Yeah, but you get the hitbox out first.
You get the blue hitbox out even seconded of nair, so it's very, very OP. So these are kinda like the ledge options that you want to use. Ledge dash, using that is also totally fine. Using that also as a mix-up. But I kinda like rely on nair from ledge and no impact land and all that. And when you play
honest.
Wizzy one day, you will realize you can't contest this nair from ledge.
Okay. Actually, like, I didn't know you could no impact land on the other stages. The difference in the input that I've been doing is that I've been using C-stick to drop.
Ah, no, you need to drift a little bit outside. Like 2 or more frames.
Yeah. I didn't know, but I was able to do it, like, out of 10 times I got it twice, so...
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's consistent as fuck. Drift out,
Yeah.
double jump down, and in 45-degree angle on your controller, you will automatically no impact land. Very easy.
Alright.
Also have a whole video on that, how I explain it frame by frame. If you want to take a closer look into the frame breakdowns, it's very easy.
Yeah. I'll go through all your videos after this, honestly. There was one more that you said that you had a video that you could show me from the last clip from Fountain of Dreams. I'm not sure what it was though.
What situation?
I don't know. It might come back up later.
What was it?
But-
It was not double laser punish, right? I don't remember what the situation was.
No, I think I'm good on double laser punish. But okay, I think that's pretty good for me on the Falco side of it, I guess.
I mean, you have like all the power shielding tools now. Take laser dash back. You should
Yeah.
always wave dash out of shield if you get stuck in shield. We talked about ledge stuff. Punish game, I mean, I would really recommend the RTC videos. And in your Falco game, you went for a ton of single reads.
Yeah.
I guess you're not a fan of tech chasing.
I'm not good at it, honestly. Like some days, for me, it varies a lot day to day. Like some days my reaction time is just better and I can reliably do it, and then other days I can't.
Same. I have the same issue.
Yeah. So, you know, if I play for a long time without, or just like autopiloting, I'll stop. Because, yeah, sometimes I'll just miss it.
Okay.
I did have a question about Gosu dropping.
Yes.
I just saw that and I've been practicing it. I saw in some of like the online discussions, like on Twitter and stuff, that people were saying you could mix in aerials with it, but I've never gotten a single aerial Gosu drop.
It's very difficult with aerials. Let me see if I can get one, okay?
Okay.
Oops, I grabbed him on accident. Okay, let me see. It's very difficult with aerials.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like I haven't labbed it with aerials, how true it is.
Okay.
But
Yeah, because the teetering stops me as well.
you can, see?
Oh, whoa.
But it's very difficult. That was it was perfect. It was so perfect, bro.
Yeah.
That, that looked like tussle. Yeah, it turns out you can, but usually if I do a fast fall up air, it pretty much stops my forward momentum, right? I am in place now.
Yeah.
If I do it like, I don't know, I think this gets you more momentum to do it
Yeah,
without an aerial because I don't fast for air cancel. So,
Yeah.
but I might be tripping, like it could be the same, but I'm like used to this like normal Gosu dropping. Let me. I haven't
Yeah.
like grinded, but you need to get closer to ledge. But the inputs are difficult, obviously, because it's like 1 frame or 2 frame.
The part I keep messing up is like I fast fall before I'm fully turned around.
Oh,
So-
okay. That's
so I
interesting.
can see like the turnaround and then it just falls facing outside of the stage. But
Okay.
even just like landing with like the pivot, or I guess it's not like a pivot turn, but like the turn as you land,
Yeah.
and then just like wave dashing. I've been doing that, and that's been like much more reliable to get to ledge for me. Just like
Ah, you just
Doing
land. You land and then you turn around and you wave dash.
yeah,
Ah, I see, like that. I see the idea. Yeah. Like
that
that.
one felt much more consistent for me.
I mean, this is just very good if I knee Fox here, and he will just get off stage, but he will side B immediately to ledge, and I don't have time to do something like this. Then this thing becomes very good, or against Marth or whatever, where you have to steal the ledge, or Sheik. There it becomes an option, a very fast option to steal the ledge, like that. They can't even react to that. But the way I do it on keyboard is, after the pass fall, I try to tap left down release. So on your control stick, because you're on controller, you would have to do the fast fall and then roll your stick to left down as fast as you can and completely release the stick. That would be the same inputs. Smash the
Okay.
stick to the left and down as fast as you can and release as fast as you can. So you get the inputs for 1 or 2 frames and then you should get it.
I've actually never gotten it when doing it like super fast. I've only gotten it while turning around like more slowly.
Okay, try to input that very, very fast. Sadly, I don't have a controller, man. I'm pretty sure I could get it on the controller too. With like super fast input, super fast, left down.
Okay, I'm getting it, but I'm also SDing sometimes as well.
Yeah, this is when you hold down too long, then you won't grab ledge. Let me see if I can see the screen.
Oh, here, let me share.
Yes, please. Ah, you're doing it on left side, okay.
I mean, I like to mix up both.
Okay, good, was good. Almost.
Ah.
Almost.
Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's the turnaround animation. I can see like 1 or 2 frames of it, and then
You land, when you fast fall, you land at the very, very edge. Try to land a little bit more left. In front
Okay.
of the ledge, not at the very edge. Yeah, like that. And you fast fall very fast. Try to get more forward momentum going. Yeah, like that, perfect.
Okay.
You have to carry your forward momentum, land directly in front of ledge, and then get your left and down input very fast and you get it.
Okay, so seems like it's more like the fast fall type.
Yeah, nice. There it is. So this is pure practice, but you have to like a little bit, understand the positioning
Yeah.
stuff, and then if you input it very fast, you will get it.
Okay, this is already much more consistent. I was like doing this all day yesterday.
That's very good. Yeah, you were landing at the very edge, so you don't have like space at all to work with. and not try to like insta fast fall. Try to jump and get forward momentum. Yeah, like that. More forward, because at some attempts you short up and instantly fast fall.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I try to fast fall very late, actually, not super fast.
Okay.
So you can definitely get good at this if you keep grinding that, no doubt.
I want to bring this into a tournament. I think that'd be so sick.
It is thick, yeah. I mean, usually Falcon can dash pivot grab, but it's I heard, I don't remember, I think Edu Por or someone said that because it's a one frame window and it's very hard. Someone said you can't get it consistent because of the spacing. Like, how do you say that? You can't always input the pivot at the same frame, depending on where you start your dash. But with this method, you can always get it if you just fast fall near ledge and then do the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not
Wow.
really spacing dependent. It's very like big.
It's more like a timing on the fast fall. and
Yeah.
forward.
This is input-wise harder. But
Oh.
it's like consistent enough if you grind that.
Yeah. It's actually like feels kind of like pivot dropping, but much more consistent. Pivot dropping is the one that's not consistent.
Yeah, that one. This is only consistent if you do normal get up. Tal showed me this. So you go
Wait.
to ledge,
Uh,
and then you get up, and then you can do it. If you instantly...
because that distance is like
Yeah, it's always the same distance. And then you
I
can
mean-
like do it consistently.
I
But-
mean, I do feel like if you have better control of your dashes, pivot dropping can definitely be consistent.
I don't know, I haven't like... I also feel sometimes that you can get consistent at it, but it's probably very tight frame window.
Yeah. I mean, even just like consistently going for the pivots is
Because I think even if you are consistent with the pivot, it's very tight frame window. Depending on when or where on your dash you're inputting in it.
and if you miss it too, it's like really dangerous.
I mean, if you do it too early, nothing happens. Like that, like nothing happens, but you might run off, right?
Yeah.
That would be the bad part. Yo, Zeddy, what's
Going
up?
off. Yeah, going off versus Marth, Falco, Fox, you die. Fox is Fox.
There it was. But you can also fast for that, right? You can insta
Yeah.
snap to ledge. That's just crazy. So,
Okay.
what else would you like to ask or know?
I don't know. I think you gave me some really great advice for all of these matchups, for movement, and there are a lot of extra resources that I need to make good use of. So,
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm pretty good. My friend plays Falco and recently started Sheik,
Okay.
so I'll try to implement some of the stuff we talked about versus him.
Okay. Do you compete a lot in tournaments?
No.
Because
I've only been to local tournaments in Bordeaux, and then I went to FET and Arcamele.
okay.
But before that, I didn't really participate in very many.
Because your playstyle goes really into direction like Bab, you know Bab, right? Best best-
that.
Yeah, because your playstyle goes into his direction, like Skutterkek, Bab, and all these Falcons. You try to edge cancel, stop back air. You want to get good at the like GOSU dropping. I mean, even though they don't use it yet, I think, but they will probably one day. These kind of people are the ones that are very cracked at thick movement and shenanigans and all that. So
Yeah.
your style looks more of a combo clip style, not like very optimal tournament style. I mean, it's fine. I just wanted to know if you plan to go to tournaments. Then this style would be hard.
I do want to like change my style to be more like I want to maintain some of like the movement and the fun parts of it, but I also do want to be able to compete in tournament as well. I don't know. With that in mind, like,
I mean,
are there things that I should focus on in particular to more get me ready for tournament?
yeah, I mean, when I spectate, like, say, Beb or Squid the Cat or whatever, they sometimes demolish their opponents, but when it comes to edge guarding and all that, they get a little bit too crazy, and then they SD and all that, and then they lose a set that they should never lose. So I think you need to really separate the fancy part from the serious part. When it has to be serious and you need to play like a bot and edge guard correctly, you should do it when it's a tournament and you care about winning. If you really, thanks for the follow. I think if you go too much into that stylish direction, you lose. It becomes less serious, you know, and then you don't care that much. And even none is a great example, bro. Sometimes he has a guaranteed win or edge guard, and then they fuck it up. I think you should really separate the fancy part from the serious part and say, all right, I need to edge guard, I need to win.
Yeah, S2J is like a good balance of I don't know. I guess he is much more efficient than fancy, but okay.
No needs to press 1,000 buttons to edge guard your opponent. Keep it nice and simple. I mean, yeah, usually you want to be like a bot, right? Just be like a robot, edge guard and take the win. And if you get too crazy with all your shenanigans, then it's too tempting to get a clip on your opponent instead of edge guarding him optimal. 100%, bro. If you see I can reverse back a edge cancel knee, we'll go for it if you're that kind of player. Instead of just grabbing the ledge and then normal knee when they land on stage or something like that. So, it's my opinion, right? You have to separate the tournament style from the combo clip style. Like getting clips in tournament is already kind of crazy, bro. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, true.
But it's just up to you, bro. If you just be like, I wanna have fun, I wanna enjoy, might get some clips, feel free to style up on your opponent. But if you're then suddenly out of the tournament very fast, you can already like go home, which kind of sucks. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'm very like on the optimal side, like Sechi and Wizrob. I only care about playing so fucking optimal that my opponent can't breathe, and then they are fucking mad and be like, "Oh, Falcon is so unfair." This is what I like to care about.
I think I need to be able to do that because sometimes when like Falco's Foxes move too fast and too much, I can't keep up, and tech chasing just fixes the game. So
you have to sometimes slow down the pace, sadly.
Yeah, I saw your video where you were talking about using like a no fast fall on your aerials, and it just like people run into them.
Yeah, for example. Also, for example, if you zero to death your opponent when you become very good, that automatically in some games will slow them down, because then you automatically make them scared, bro. They're so scared to get grabbed that they automatically slow themselves down, and they respect you a lot because they realize you're a very good player. For example, Wizrobe is a great example. Bro, his neutral is not, let's say, on the none level where he outplays with 200 IQ. He's pretty much in place all the time and shields all the time and stuff like that. Plays very grounded. But as soon as he gets the grab, he will never like let go from you and you die. And then suddenly his simple style becomes fucking OP because you're so pressured. You always in your head, don't give him the grab, don't give him the grab. And then suddenly he gets the grab, and even though it's only a grab, right? But he gets the most out of it, and suddenly you are so pressured and you try to slow it down. It's very, very interesting how much a punish game can impact the neutral game.
Yeah. Wait, I have a question about Wizzy's play. I noticed some games he'll just like spam knee in place really quickly.
Yes.
What is that for? I mean, it's like it's to wall, but I don't know.
Knee is very, very strong, bro. Even if someone because Falcon is so bad that usually people just run up shield and then if I shield your nair, I will shield grab you. Even if you gentleman after the nair, I will just crouch it and shield grab you. And the only thing that Falcon has that has plus on shield is the knee. So if you get a low knee on shield, you have plus one frame advantage, so you can like grab your opponent. So if you get like shield camp, people always shielding your approaches. What you want to do is you try to go for very low knee into grab, or
Yeah.
or very
Like
low
knee.
knee into gentleman.
Mhm.
And you try to get a stomp behind them so they can shield grab you and you can shield poke them even on full shield.
Yeah.
So knee in place is a very good defense. Usually this is what you want to do against Sheik, because Sheik likes to wave dash out of shield into you and then shield grab you and crouch cancel grab you. So that knee in place, stomp in place style is very strong against Sheik. And in some matchups it's very like strong. But Wizzy will play, he will play in place for like 10 seconds, like knee in
Yeah.
place, backhand place. Then he will stand 5 seconds and do nothing. And
Yeah.
you will think that he will camp, and you will take a look at what he is doing. And then out of nowhere, he full hops knees into your face and fucks you up. He's the best player that I've ever played against doing that. So he's extremely good at transitioning his camp into an approach. No one ever can do it like this. Either people are aggressive or defensive, but he's extremely in between. Like, he does it so fast that you can't even react to it sometimes. So it's very
Yeah.
crazy. Very unique playstyle.
Do you think just like not moving makes it harder for them to react when you actually do move?
As I said, sometimes not moving at all is OP, because you just check what your opponent is doing, then they fuck up, then they roll in. Sometimes not doing anything is very good. It's basically a little mix up, but you shouldn't always be constantly moving. Sometimes
Yeah.
like crouching is good, not moving, positioning, all that stuff really matters. Like, and if you perma move, you're a very big hitbox, always running across the whole
true.
stage, so they can clip you and then you might die. It's just,
Yep.
you have to
I
find
experience
your
that a
own
lot.
style. Your own play
Okay, cool.
style will develop with all this kind of information. I mean, now you have new information to work with. But yeah, for
Yeah.
that platform stuff, I would recommend Beb and Squid the Cat. Obviously, these guys are the best at these kind of shenanigans. And for other stuff, I would recommend other Falcons.
Okay. Yeah. True. All right. Perfect. Well, thank you a lot for this.
You're welcome.
I'll let you know if I have any like other small questions like about the GOSU drop and stuff.
Yeah, bro, if you once like book the session, you can whatever message me, send me game files. If you need help, I won't always charge money. I will just help you for free. Unless you want another coaching session where you play an opponent and you are like, I can't beat this guy, can you help me out? Then alright, we can book another session. Otherwise, because you are obviously no beginner, if you just have simple questions, just ask on Discord, I will help you out. It's like no issue at all.
Sick. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. Have a nice day,
Yeah, you
and
too.
talk to you later.
Thanks. See you.
Bye bye.